In this video, we're going to be going over how to calculate the median, the mean, the mode, or lower quartile and upper quartile. We're also going to be looking at the shape of a distribution and what that tells us about whether or not it's better to calculate the median or to calculate the mean. All right, let's jump in and let's start by looking at our histogram. So in order to create a histogram, highlight your column. So right now, I'm highlighting the question, how much do you like reading? Including the heading and all my data. And I'm going to press insert and I'm going to press chart. And once I do that, it has column chart. That is not what we need, and we can fix that. We want a histogram. So I am going to click on histogram, and if I scroll up to the top, it created a histogram. All right, so now we're going to talk about what that means in terms of the median and the mean. Notice that the right side of my histogram has lower bars than the left side. The left side has more data concentrated up there. These numbers on the right side are throwing the value off. And so that right side that's throwing the values off is called the skew. It's right skewed because those numbers down here, which are smaller bars, are throwing that average off. All right, so whenever your data is skewed, it tells you that the median is a better measure of the center. That said, we are going to find both the mean and the median, but it is still good to know which one is a better measure. All right, so let's look at the histogram for how much do you like movies. Again, we highlight the column, including the header and all the numbers here, and we press insert and we press chart, and we make sure histogram is selected, which it is. And if we scroll back up, it looks like our data here is also right skewed. All right, so the median is a better measure for both of these. We know that because of our histograms. All right, that said, let's go ahead and find all the things. So the beauty of Google Sheets is that it's really, really quick and easy to type formulas and to get your answers. It's also easy to copy formulas. And so I'll show you how to do that right now. So in order to find an average and anything, always start with the equal sign. It knows what we're trying to find. It predicted it because it sees mean to the left. So we are in fact trying to find an average, but let's say it didn't predict it. I could type the word average, open my parenthesis, and then I would click on the numbers that I would like to find the average of, not including the header this time. Close the parenthesis, enter, and it found the mean for us. We can do the same thing for median, but this time we're using the formula median. Start every formula with the equal sign, type the word median. Again, it predicted what we wanted, but that's okay. And then we highlight. So starting at 6, we're not including the mean here, just the data that we collected. We highlight all the numbers that we collected, not the header, close the parenthesis, and press enter. We do the same for mode, and the word here is mode, and highlight the numbers, and close the parenthesis and press enter. Lower quartile is a little trickier, but that's okay. We type the equal sign, we put quartile, we highlight the numbers, but this time there are two quartiles. There's the lower quartile, or Q1, and the upper quartile. So I'm going to type a comma and put 1 so it knows I want the first quartile. Close my parenthesis and press enter. And for the upper quartile, equal quartile, open my parenthesis, highlight the numbers, put a comma, and this time we're looking for Q3, close my parenthesis and press enter. Now the beauty is, once you've done that once, you can actually copy that into the other boxes for the other set of data. So in order to copy the formulas over, I click on this box, I hover till I get a back cross, and I pull it to the next box. And that is the mean for that column. You do the same here, hover here, drag it over, the same median. So the median for reading is the same as the median for liking movies. You do the same here, click here, pull that over. Looks like the mode here for how much you like movies was 1. So that number showed up most often in this data set. And you do the same for these two here. And there you have it. You've calculated the mean, the median, the mode lower quartile and upper quartile. If you are asked to calculate the interquartile range, IQR, just remember the IQR or interquartile range is just the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. And that's it for this video.